And we're back with Crossroads. This is part number 2 of week number 10, I've since found out.
All right.
Whoa, we just went ahead in time. Wow. Go us.
Holy moly. So, we left off. You were following down the path towards the right, looking around, trying to find an entrance. You were in the lead, correct, Lyko? What's your character's name again? Olaf? Olaf, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Olaf, okay. Olaf, Maevis, and Finias. Gotcha. Just trying to get these tombstones. I mean, nothing. Anyway.
You're so funny.
Am I? Just so funny. So, Olaf, you make it back. You'll check that second body and kept going further down. What is the passive perception of the party?
I think mine's not that high.
Can I get your passive perceptions?
Is that? It looks like.
Mine's a +4. Or is it on the sheet?
Should be.
It was before.
Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Why did I see it?
That's not fair. Let me dig here.
I see a number beside it. Is that what it should be? 15, I think.
Okay, that makes sense.
So if you look beside the perception skill, you'll see the plus whatever your modifier is, and then beside that there's another number in brackets, and I think that's your passive.
Trying to find the characters.
I don't have a number in brackets.
Let's look. Finias.
Or maybe because I enabled it. I don't know. Let's see what happens when I hit the button. Yep. There it is.
Okay. Perception.
There's a thing right between. I don't know if I have something modified or something on my sheet, but yeah. Hold on. Let me go show you.
And let's look at Olaf's character sheet.
I know I'm not there, but I don't have anything in brackets either, so I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, you do. See these numbers?
Oh, it's this?
Yeah, click it.
Oh, okay.
Try to explain that to them.
It's right beside the piton, the little radial button. The bracket number there. To the left of the plus number. Like there's one for all of them. It's like goes down the entire thing.
I'm not seeing this on Olaf's sheet.
It's there. You see where the little baby cat green is? Radial button?
Mm-hmm.
See all the numbers beside it?
Mm-hmm.
Click one of them. Preferably the one beside perception.
Is that in the skills thing?
Yeah, and you actually click the word skills. Click the number, the little
Oh, click the word skill.
the number.
That's not it.
There we go. So, Maevis is a 15. Olaf's is a 14, and Finias's is a. No, that's a perception roll.
Yeah, you gotta click the little bracketed number.
There is no bracket number on here. Is that, I guess, the passive skills?
I think it's just a 10 plus that plus number beside.
Yeah,
I don't have a bracket number either. So.
Okay, it's 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
There we go. Okay.
Well, if you're proficient in it, I think it also counts, right?
Yeah.
I think you can get bonuses to it.
Well, you should be able to see the modifier numbers all the way down the page. Beside the skills, yet?
Yeah.
There's no other numbers on that line, just the modifier numbers?
Just like the plus whatevers?
That's all you see? There's no other number on
there's
that?
no other number. Just plus whatever.
So 10 plus that number is your passive.
Oh, okay.
All right, then. So, y'all are walking further down that path. Maevis is the one that's going to notice a section of wall that Olaf and Finias are about to pass looks strange. Just something
Define
looks
strange.
off about it. It's not covered in the same amount of moss and gunk as the rest of this is. It seems artificial.
Hey guys, hold up. Just look at
Yes.
that wall for a moment. And I'm gonna be like moving my head back and forth. Like, does something not look right with that?
Gonna turn and look.
I see nothing wrong with that wall.
But is it inside or?
No,
In-
I think it's
Investigation.
investigation.
Yeah.
Or perception, if one of them.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So Olaf, you notice it too now that it's been pointed out. It does look wrong. Something's wrong with it. You can't quite put your finger on it.
I'm gonna take a close.
I put my finger on it.
It goes right through because you couldn't quite put your finger on it.
What, this wall? Whoa.
Seems to be an illusion.
Is there any foot traffic here?
Looking down now, you notice it does seem to be that some traffic has come in and out of that wall, but it was spaced out enough that it didn't look like it was coming directly from it. Like they tried their best to hide it, but now it's apparent. There's no reason to sidestep here.
Wait here a second, and I'll go through.
You peek your head through. Go
No,
on
I
through,
walked
look-
through. Yeah, like
You walk.
I'm a cultist. I'm supposed to be here.
All right. You walk on through, and what you're seeing is a long hallway with torches on it and a rather ominous-looking door at the end of it.
Now I'll poke my head back through the other way and say, "There's nobody on the other side here. It's just some long, spooky hallway. I'm sure it's full of traps."
Great.
Trap that. What do you do?
Are there any rocks or stuff on the in the ground or something, like in the sewer that I could pick up?
There are several more solid objects that you could find.
Several floating.
You.
As far as actual rubble or debris, not really in the area.
So I'm gonna walk through to the other side of the invisible wall.
Mm-hmm.
And could I try and just see down the hall to see if I see anything? Like
Yeah.
active perception?
Okay. Make the check.
I did not.
Yeah, it looks safe.
Alright.
Sure.
It's good to me, guys.
Hmm.
It says look out for traps, but I don't see anything.
It'll be fine. Now what?
I have a hammer on me, and I'm going to slide it across the floor.
Okay. Right. Just, how? How do you do this?
I put it down like it's going to be sideways, and I'm just going to fling it so it's spinning horizontal across the ground.
Okay. So you see the hammer start spinning down the hallway. About halfway down the hallway, it just seems to fall through the floor.
I guess there's an illusionary floor there, guys. Yeah, now I lost my hammer.
Maybe it's...
You could go get it.
Well, the floor's not trapped. It's just built that way. See? Alright.
But it did make it halfway to the door before it disappeared. So you're assuming the floor is at least safe to that point.
No, I'm not.
You could assume that the floor is safe.
I will.
Maevis assumes that.
I will slowly work my way there, but I am checking every step that it's a solid piece of floor
Okay.
before I put weight on it.
So you creep your way towards that section. And Finias, you make it there.
I have a rope, so I'm gonna grab one end of the rope and toss it forward to see how big this gap is.
All right, you toss the rope forward, and you notice as you toss it down the hall, it lands just a few feet short of the door, and the rope's laying along the floor all the way there, except for this 5-foot section right in front of you where it seems to kind of dip out of sight into the floor.
I'll check around. Is there any pathway past there, or is it just the entire width of the hallway is missing for that 5 feet distance?
It seems the entire width of the hallway is missing for that 5-foot section. It's about a 5-foot wide space that you're in. This is a single file hallway.
And how tall is it?
It goes up about 7 feet.
Okay, so you can run and jump easy.
Mhm.
What's the? I'm gonna poke my head down through the floor to see what's on the other side.
You poke your head down through, and you see zombies. Lots of zombies in some type of a pit. You notice one of them has a hammer stuck out of his head.
Found my hammer. It's being used.
So it's just a bottomless or a pit filled with zombies.
Yep. It seems to go down about 10 foot and then open out a bit and is filled with zombies. You're going to count at least 12 down there.
I'll run and make the jump.
All right. That seems fair.
I'm not going to be able to make that jump.
So Phineas does a run back, runs forward and jumps. Athletics check. And easily clears it. And is standing on the other side of the pit where the rope dips in.
I think you can do it, Olaf. I believe in you.
You've been inspired, Olaf. You think you can do it.
Alrighty.
You want to tie the rope? Is there actually any place where I could get like a foothold so that I could brace myself if he were to fall?
Did the illusion disappear when he stuck his head through it, or is it still there?
You can still, it's sort of transparent now.
Okay. But so
And yes,
the pit with the zombies, it doesn't look like there's any exit from it.
not from that you can see here now.
Well, clink, 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 clink. Oh, what check does it need to be?
Athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah.
You could tie the rope.
One. Damn it. And Olaf flies over the 5-foot little
Cannonball.
and lands on the other side.
Right on after you.
With his gimpy leg.
He nods.
Sragg,
Wait.
I want to ready in action on this, okay?
You ready in action? Okay.
Should you maybe tie this rope around you?
Nonsense. I'm still fit for duty.
I'm gonna be close towards the edge so that I can grab him if he fails.
Right
One arm's holding onto the dwarf and the other one's ready to grab out.
there, right as he jumps.
As he jumps, you gust him. Okay. So he jumps. A gust of air blows him slightly, and you grab his arm, Phineas.
And pull him over.
Powers combined, you get the colonel across. And he's just dusting himself off. See, I told you, still good for action.
Easy as pie.
Come, my dear. His Highness awaits.
Who are you calling dear?
Mavis.
Running and jumping.
All right. Athletics. Farewell,
Acrobatics.
Mavis. Farewell. Farewell, Mavis.
Oh.
Mavis clears it. It was a 12.
Oh,
It was
man.
pretty hard to... Yeah, that was going to be funny.
I rolled
And
bad.
3.
At least I saved the colonel.
So now you're all standing on the other side of the hallway, other side of the pit.
Mhm.
Let me go ahead and do this. And let's turn on the fog of war. Okay. All right, there he is.
Sorry.
Turn on the fog of war. Okay, reveal areas, reveal the hallway. Up to this point. Good. Now let's grab your characters. So Finias is first in line. This could be good for him. Finias, followed by Olaf, followed by the Colonel, and then Maevis.
Well, are you still trying to be in stealth mode?
Yeah, the cultist, I mean. Finias the cultist is first. All right, I'm going to drag you guys to the new... Yes. There we are, with the door at the end of the hallway. At the end of your fog of war back there, let me go ahead and reveal that. That is where the pit of zombie doom is, where that line breaks off. You've got this section of hallway left. Is everything clear as mud?
Yes.
Yeah. What color is the mud?
It's clear.
Fleur, didn't you hear?
It's clear.
What do you do?
Do we hear anything?
Clank, 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 clank.
There's some clanking sounds. Is there? What is it now? It's not a listening
Zombies.
check. It's a perception, right?
Yeah.
Is it still- okay.
It'd be an active perception if we're listening, yeah.
Yeah, make an active perception. Anyone that's
Sure.
there you go.
Well, I really
there's
shouldn't.
2 of them.
Wow, that was a shit roll.
Oh wait, that was
Uh,
persuasion. Whoops.
Oh yeah, persuasion's no good. So
You can persuade me to perceive better.
There we go.
all right, Phineas, you do hear chanting and such coming on from. It sounds real faint, muffled, so it's a distance behind that door. But there's something going on back there.
Does this door have a keyhole?
It does. It has a keyhole, and there's also some strange markings around the keyhole on the door. There's a huge demonic face on the door.
Oh, lovely.
It's an ominous looking door. It seems rather scary.
So you think we should just put the key in and see what happens?
Sure. I mean, do you recognize those markings? Anyone?
Do they look arcane?
It's strange carvings on it. Demonic faces and different little stamps all around the keyhole.
Is it Darren?
Do they appear magical?
From here now.
I'm gonna check the door for traps.
Okay.
Nope. Looks
No,
fine.
it seems safe. Should be fine. Nothing bad ever happens.
Can I look at the markings with an Arcana check?
Yeah, you could try.
A Demonica check?
You notice that most of these markings seem to be, with that check, different variations on Orcus's face, but most of them have something wrong with them. There's only one of them that seems correct.
Okay. And where is that one located?
That one is located above and to the right of the keyhole. Just a little round stamped face imprint of his. There's several different faces all around the keyhole, but that one's the only one that looks right to you.
Sorry, round. Sorry, say it again.
It's a round stamps of the face going around.
Like
the keyhole,
inset?
dots. Yeah.
What is there? Does it match the ring?
You don't know.
Well, I look at the ring.
Yeah, it does.
Holy shit!
I'll hold the ring to the appropriate thing and turn the key.
The door unlocks. The other faces glow red for a moment, but nothing happens.
Huzzah.
It's almost as if you were going to fight 9 demons if you open the door incorrectly.
I'd hate to be the new cultist that screwed that up. Oh man, the demons are out again.
A slightly intoxicated cultist. Oops.
All right.
Maybe
Which
that's
way
not
does the
what
door
I'm
open? In or out?
The door opens in.
Okay, so I'll just slightly open it and peek my head around the corner to take a look.
All right. So the door is open.
The door is ajar.
Let's move everybody up to their doom. Finias peeks his head around the corner in his disguise. All right. Finias, you see 2 zombies standing, what should be guard, I suppose, in front of what looks like some type of quickly put together temple. You see a man in the black robes that somewhat match the others, but holding a staff with 2 zombies to each side of him. In front of him, you see a large cauldron. And hanging up over the cauldron in several pieces, you recognize the Cindric.
Several
Arms
pieces.
and legs separated from his body. Hanging by chains above this cauldron.
I wonder if that affects the world.
I found Cendric. Is.
Think we can charge him per piece?
What? What else do you see?
2 zombies, 4 zombies, and some dude with a staff.
I want to point out, you hear multiple voices chanting.
Yeah, and whoever's chanting. I don't see them though.
We can now all hear it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I say we send the old man in as a distraction. Go for it.
Do you think we can
Alright.
take these?
The chanting seems to reach a very important point. It's getting faster, louder.
We need to go.
Like leave?
No, we need to get in there and do something to stop that, or we're gonna have a big mess on our hands.
And the chanting stops. The guy standing at the altar turns around. Brothers, it is time. With the addition of the vampire's blood to the cauldron, the plague will now be unstoppable.
That sounds wonderful.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast a spell, Sragg.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
Spirit Guardians.
Where's the ruler in here? And like, I can't find the ruler anymore.
It's the one right above the eyeball. It should be. No, wait, that's not it.
It's
Yeah,
the
that's it.
circle with
Circle with a ruler.
the comb.
Oh, snapped it. Okay.
Okay, so
I want to get into this next room, by the way.
yeah, you're just gonna push him by.
If they're not moving, I'm moving.
So how is Cendric being held up?
He seems to be in meat hooks and chains holding his body and pieces above this cauldron, where all of them seem to be, all parts of his body are dripping blood into the cauldron.
Can they seem to notice us yet as we move into the room?
No one seems to have paid attention, including their rather inept zombie guardians.
He...
They're starting to suspect they might be for looks. Starting to hope they might be for looks.
Good help is hard to find.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He continues on with his
Like, these are dripping into multiple cauldrons or one big cauldron, or...
one large cauldron with a demonic face on the front of it.
Should we go now?
I guess it's now, yeah.
Okay. I will make a full move. And
Thanks to the assistance of our hidden benefactor, we have been intruders! All right, so real area.
so
Oh, that's a lot of zombies.
Olaf, as you charge up, you look and you see several black-robed people all turn to look at you and get into spell-casting stances.
so do the two zombies that are standing guard, do they make any moves?
They both kind of look at you dumbly.
Is that
Okay,
Oh, sorry,
they
go.
did take 12 points of holy damage apiece.
Okay, that's fair.
I put the Spirit's Guardian Ores up.
Okay.
It's the one that does 3d8 a turn.
What did you ask, Finias?
Those cauldrons of fire,
Uh-huh.
could they be knocked over?
Do you think they could? Yeah.
Okay.
They're attached to statues that take a little bit of doing, but you could probably pull it off.
Okay. How are the cauldrons being held on?
They're in their hands.
Do they look like they're fixed, or they're just resting in the hands?
The statues are stone. The cauldrons are metal inside of it, so resting. They look heavy, but they could be knocked over.
Okay.
All right. Let's go ahead. So where's the range on your Holy Doom spell? How far?
15 foot.
So it's only going to affect these two.
Yes, for now.
Okay, so the inept zombie guardians look at you. They go to swing, and then they crumble to dust in your aura of that. Isn't that nice? The zombies are easy to fight. That must mean this will be an easy attack. Huh?
Yeah, right.
Said no one.
Did we go for initiative?
We need your initiative now, yes. Let me get the thing out.
Did Sir Quark and Maevis move up?
They certainly will. Maevis Olaf. Okay. At turn. Okay. Roll initiatives, if you would. Poor old sir.
All right.
There. Okay. Turn order. Good. All right. Move that over here. So yeah, Sir Cork did move up. Maevis, I'm assuming you did as well. Are you staying far the hell away from the doom that is fixing to be your place?
No, I would have moved up. I'm there. About.
Okay. All right. So you did catch them by surprise. Took out their 2 zombies. You're going to hear the leader yell out, "Hold them off while I finish the ritual."
Oh, hell no.
So he turns back and lifts up a chalice. He's doing something, you're not real sure. Finias, you're up before anything else occurs.
How heavy is or not how heavy? What size is the chalice?
The chalice is just a single handheld object, like a small cup,
How is he holding it?
in his left hand with his staff.
Does it look like he's gripping it tightly?
Yes,
Damn it.
he is gripping it tightly.
Okay, bonus action Hexblade Curse on him.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast targeting the chalice.
Okay. Targeting the chalice.
Yeah. Nope. Oh, no, that's just damage.
All right. So it's a hit on the chalice. And you see the chalice gets knocked forward in his hand slightly, but seems to be okay. It's radiating immense power.
Maybe the first time I blew up a magical item.
Fair. It's fair. All right. Maevis,
Yeah.
what do you do with your remaining time?
That's what I do.
What?
I say shit multiple times. And, what is the range of that? 5.
What's the range of you saying shit multiple times?
Yeah, what is the range of that? 30
They
decibels?
all here.
60?
My monkey's running towards him, too.
Okay. Okay.
It's an odd statement.
Of course it is.
I throw my monkey at the enemy.
His 35-minute spell finishes. No.
The spell I was gonna do, I couldn't do. So just
Okay.
give me a second, if you don't mind.
I'm not, I don't mind. I don't mind at all.
This 20-foot cube, what does that cover here?
Let's see. A 20-foot cube would look like this.
If you were in the middle, you'd hit all the cultists.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But if it was here, it would hit him and half the cultists?
Let me draw one for you here. So, let's go draw a shape. That a 20-foot cube.
Yes, sir.
5,
20-foot cube.
10, 15. This is a 20-foot cube.
All right, Colonel.
So you could hit
I'm supposed to be
him
seeing
and
something?
part of. Say what?
I see. Did you draw it over here or something?
Yeah, the green square up top.
Okay,
That's a
I can
20-foot
only see half of it.
There.
Thank you.
You can get everybody except for the Zombirds.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
There you go.
Cloud of daggers. 5 foot. What? You fill air with spinning daggers.
Or, no, sorry, that's the wrong one.
Okay.
That's the one I wanted to click. There you
Fairy fire. Each object in
wrong
the 20-foot cube is outlined in a light of your choice.
Oh, cloud of daggers would have worked good too.
It's only 5 foot.
Oh,
Any attack roll against the creature has advantage if you can see it. Okay. So
they
what
can't go
color do they all
behind
start
like
going?
the last one's tried.
It looks like there's a red motif going on in here, so let's say green.
Green? Okay, so they're green. All of a sudden, there's a green outline on all of them. That's cool. All right.
I'll move up a bit with. Yeah, why not?
Oh,
Sure.
Okay. And that's your action?
Yep.
Olaf, what's your final action?
Final action. Trundle my 25-foot up, which puts
Okay.
everybody in fuck you radius.
Everybody's okay. So what happens to everybody that just got into your radius of that sucks?
Reflex save for 16 damage.
All right. On the cultists, what do I have to hit here?
Give me a second. It is.
Isn't it on the spell?
Should be
I don't see it on the spell. Let me see if I can find it.
Spirit Guardians.
Oh, maybe you didn't enable
DC
it.
15 save.
Okay, so he makes it. His binkies do not.
Then they take half.
So they're taking full damage and he takes half, or they only take half damage for making this.
If they make the save, they take half.
So he takes half.
If they fail the save, they take full.
All right, now what's the damage?
16 for full, 8 for half.
Okay, so he takes 8, they take 16. His zombie friends beside him crumble to dust because they took the damage of your aura. And everyone gets smacked with your spirit guardians. Very good.
And that's just the concentration aura. I'm gonna try to hit him with Toll the Dead.
Okay, what does that do?
He gets a wisdom saving throw, but we'll see if it works.
A wisdom saving throw.
And that damage dice is wrong.
What is this? I do not want to do that.
Because he has been wounded, correctly?
Yeah, he has been wounded now.
Okay.
Oh, nope. Ooh.
But he doesn't seem to care about your toll. What happens here?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. All right. He just shrugs it off like nothing's going on and seems to be fully engrossed in this chant, whatever it is he's doing. Your friendly neighborhood old dude pulls out his sword and shouts out, "For God and His Highness!" and charges straight in.
Activate blender. Nope.
And just whoosh, whoosh, trying to cut this guy down. He doesn't do very good, but he tried. And now it's their turn.
Oh dear.
So, who's got the best arcana here? Is everyone able to identify when somebody's casting fireball?
No.
No? What if everybody cast fireball? No.
And I hope the room is fireproof.
I'm sorry. I thought that was great.
Because the room's about to collapse on all of us.
And
Alright.
Sragg,
Yes?
at the start of their turn, they get hit by Spirit Guardians.
All right. It's their turn, so do I make the save again, right?
Yeah, DC 15.
And these guys are the ones. And now they take another 16 damage, correct?
Nope. 20.
20.
I rolled 20.
I see.
I cast fire blast.
All right. 20. They've now taken 36 damage.
This is the most broken spell ever.
It is. They're
One trick
they're
pony,
all
but that one trick.
Pretty fucking awful.
they're all very badly hurt from you standing nearby. They start casting their spell. You see magic missile.
Oh, dear.
Now, do they have to make concentration checks since they took damage?
Only if they were casting a concentration spell.
I would argue that Buddies needs concentration.
Oh, the chalice guy?
Yeah.
I don't think he rolled him yet. Because it's not the start of his turn.
But every time you take damage, you got to take a concentration check.
Yeah, but he didn't take any damage yet because he didn't start his turn.
Yeah.
Nobody already. He took damage twice already,
Oh.
Did he?
But isn't it supposed to
or
be
once.
like,
At least once he got hit by the. He took half damage from the original thing, didn't he?
there are rules for
Yeah.
con checks. I think it has to be like over a certain amount of damage and based on your personal con score or something.
Well, let me kill Lyko right quick.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, you guys look into that. That's a lot of ones.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Did I roll one too many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did. I don't get that 5. Damn it. So, little magic missiles come flying out from all of the cultists, targeting you, Lyko, because you seem to be dangerous.
Pew, pew, pew.
Doing a massive, whopping, almost nothing to you. 6, 8, 14. Yeah, so you took 18 damage from their magic missiles
Ow.
as they work together as a unit to attempt to destroy you.
So now I need to make the concentration check.
Yes.
I think so.
DC 10 or half damage, whichever is higher. So DC 10.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay, I'm glad because I misread that because I thought it was DC 10 plus half the damage.
Oh,
Like, oh crap. Where is the? I don't see it on my sheet.
And technically, you make one for each source of damage.
so you need to roll it 6 times.
Isn't it just the con save button?
Yeah.
Should
Is
be.
it just?
Yeah. Should be. Yep.
God.
Fail!
Damn.
Okay.
Fail! Screw your super nuke.
It still did it. Pretty damn good.
Get your fucking spell off the board!
All right. And almost in unison, they seem to say some type of command in a language you don't understand. Attempting to send in the squad. This one goes after the old man. So those 2 are after the old man. These 4 come after Lyko.
Are those guys also glowing green now?
They weren't in the radius when you cast it, so no.
It's a concentration spell.
But the square is only affecting the area at first, right? Let me go back to look at this.
It says for the duration.
Any creature in the area when it's cast is also outlined. Period. For the duration, objects affected shed dim light. So
Okay.
I would say they're not
When it's
affected.
cast?
Yeah, the way that's worded. Yeah.
Yeah. Since they weren't in the area when it was cast, no. But everyone, the concentration is going to keep affecting everyone else.
Alright.
All right. So now I bludgeon Lyco to death with my plague zombies.
Shit.
What's your AC?
20.
I hate you. Now I kill the old man.
No.
No, I don't.
Now I kill the old man.
Damn it.
Hold him down.
Why are all my binkies stupid? Their turn's over.
Did you get these from the Star Wars Empire?
I might have. All right. The counter of doom takes up one. Finias, it's your turn.
The monkey's going to continue running up and I'm assuming reach him by now.
Yep.
Shocking grasp?
Okay.
No.
And that was an awesome thing, though. It was really cool. Your monkey just kind of runs up, skitters in the pile of goo from underneath one of the dead zombies, and misses his touch.
Yeah. That's all I got.
That's it? That's all you can do?
I
It's
gotta,
your Finias.
I gotta get within 30 feet, though. We're gonna hang out here.
You can get closer. I mean, it's not like the spell's going to suck the souls out of everybody in the room when it goes off.
I already made my soul's spoken for.
All right. So is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Maevis, you're up. You should step into the room, too.
You fill the air with death. So now can I cast Cloud of Daggers?
Yeah.
Can I center it on that dude with the chalice?
Yeah. Pretty
Alright.
sure. It's arranged, right?
Yeah, 60 feet. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
Cast your spell.
At a 3.
All right. Casting time. Range.
Oh,
60
I didn't put in the things on it. Alright. Concentration.
Is this a reflex type thing or deck save?
It doesn't say. No, I gotta look again. I would have put it on there, but apparently not. Cloud,
This is
CO.
important stuff.
I thought I put it on there.
It's all right. I understand.
It does
I
not
would-
say there is a save.
I would also not put the saving throws to my spells.
What I clicked and what I have in there is exactly what's written in the PHB.
That's not fair. And it's obviously a misprint. That spell is broken. We have to wait for the patch.
Yeah, the patch.
Yeah, apparently it was nerfed. So,
There you go.
okay. Yeah, so if they start their turn,
And when it appears at first.
okay, you fill the air with spinning daggers on a point you choose. A creature takes so much damage when it enters the spell area for the first time on the start. Okay. Area on the first time on a turn or starts its turn here.
When he enters the area for the first time. So, he's entered the area. Or rather, the area's entered him.
Okay. So he's got to make a save.
Well, he takes 18 damage.
Yeah, he takes 18 damage.
Yeah. And he has a save for... didn't Lyco ping him once?
Yeah, I saved that one.
Okay. And you saved
Okay.
that one,
And he saved that one. He's continuing on. He seems to be very determined.
I would say so.
You see, as he's doing this, the daggers start savaging him. He even holds his hand above the chalice to where it was cut and starts dripping his blood into it. He's very intent on making this happen. It might be bad. All right.
Move
That's
up
the end of your
a-
turn?
I move up a step, yeah.
Okay. Olaf, you're up. You're surrounded by zombies and cultists that think that they want to kill you.
I'm pretty sure they know that they want to kill me. I'm going to go ahead and cast or channel divinity, turn undead.
All right. You're now undead.
Shit, don't forget we have advantage on our attacks.
Uh-huh. What do you do as
So-
an undead?
They need to make a DC 15
Okay.
will save or wisdom save. I take it they're more than a half hit die, correct?
These creatures, yeah, they're more than a half hit die.
Okay, because if they're half or lower, they're destroyed.
Okay. Yeah, they're more
But,
than a half.
Then they,
Not much.
if they fail their save, they have to run.
Okay.
Bye,
They-
Felicia.
All turn to run. Yeah, the one closest to the old man turns to go. The old man says, "Aha!" Swings and cuts him down. Yes, cuts him down. A turn symbol. But he can't turn around to swing at the other one that runs from him. Do you make an attack at something running away?
I will.
Yeah, there's one right close to you. Swing, swing. Yes, very successful. These are binky zombies. They die like flies. Lyco?
I'm trying to find because I'm pretty sure I took the feat that lets me use a spell as a attack of opportunity.
Something to reaction. Change something to a reaction. That's
Yeah.
what you're looking for.
Like Warcaster or something?
Yeah, it's Warcaster, but I can't find it on my character sheet.
You might not have wrote it on there. Which I have a strict policy. If you didn't write it, you must have dropped it.
You
I
dropped the
can't
knowledge.
find anywhere where it says it allows for where you put your feats to begin with.
It's on the right. The feats are on the right. Under class features.
In general, I find feet to be on the bottom unless you're laying down.
Inside your spells on the first page of your character sheet.
I'm looking.
If you didn't enter any there, then that's why you wouldn't see any.
Okay.
You have Warcaster?
It's what I was planning on taking. I should have taken it.
Because you have advantage against concentration checks.
Oh,
Because I
God.
took it rather than the stat boost.
Yeah, but he still would have failed, Darren, because he rolled 2 fails in a row. Sorry.
Because I got
Yeah.
3 fails on that.
It was like a 7 and a 7 in a row.
But it might not have been with the advantage.
But good to know for next time.
Yeah.
You can use your reaction to cast a spell on the creature rather than making an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, so I'll Sacred Flame one of the zombies.
All right. Do it. Do it. I dare you.
It gets a DC 15 reflex save.
Well, that's like awesome for zombies.
Ninja zombies.
Their reflexes, not very good.
You made it, but then slipped.
Which one?
15 damage? What that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one, Lyco? Let me know.
The one directly south of, or below me.
There you go. Yeah, killed it. Good job, Lyco, you murderer. The other zombies flee to safety. Or not, but they flee either way. It's not really safety, but they don't know that. They're zombies.
Then the rest of my action is I'm just gonna walk up next to the guy.
All right, you're going to need to take 18 damage.
Oh, the blade things are still there.
Wait, doesn't it?
Can I back up on that action? I didn't realize there was a wall of blades between me and him.
It's when you start your turn there, isn't it?
Oh no, the first when you enter the
When you enter and when you start, it's the same thing as my holy aura.
Well, you could still move, technically. Because you're not all using all your action, your move action, and you can split it up.
How far away from him is the blade aura? Of
It's
Yeah,
5
it's
foot
a
cube.
5 foot square. So if you move up more than one square, you're in the blades of death.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a 5-foot step up.
Yep, you're fine. You
And
see
then
the
I'm done.
weed eater going around the guy. All right. Very good. Now for the old man.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
He turns to face this cultist next to him and attacks with all his. Oh, he actually does something. And you guys beat these guys to a pulp, so. Well, Lyco's spell of doom beat everyone to a. Wow! Aha!
Old man just cleaved him in half. and bent
He
some-
cleaved him in twain.
He split Robin's arrow in twain.
And then goes to the side. With his swing.
Holy shit!
Aha! Have at ye! So he cut one of them down here. He screams and falls back, swings the sword to the side, and lops off the head of the one beside him.
It'd be more funny if he did that and just like the standard lop off one guy's head, but when he did that, the bent blade went into the next guy.
Ugh. Nasty. Nasty. You've seen Monty Python. He's pulling a Lancelot right now. All right, his turn's over. Now it's turn for the bad guys. This is where they win, right?
This is
So-
that dude's turn. So this is where
Yeah.
he takes the 18. Okay.
Yeah, he takes damage. He continues casting his spell.
Do you want me to re-roll the damage?
Sure. Okay, 12 and 18 and 8. Okay, good. Good, we're doing good.
What a bunch of shitty rolls.
The counter is down to a nasty point. This is nice. All right. The others are seeming to feel like they may not win. I say this because one cultist breaks to run. The one that's still alive tries to run past Lyco and the old man.
He can.
Lyco, huh?
We don't have attacks of opportunity right now, do we?
That's another round.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Lyco, you gonna do anything about him?
DC 15 will save. Or
Okay.
reflex save.
Reflex save.
Oh, you're doing your Sacred Flame again?
Yeah.
He fails. So
He melts.
Yeah. he turns, screams to run, ah! And explodes.
Like Blade's vampire death. Yeah.
Yep. The three on the other side are still seeming like the only way out of here is trying to kill you. The first one targets you with a spell. You recognize it.
Do
Magic missile.
I? Oh, boring.
Goddamn magic missile.
Pew 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 pew.
You hear the stormtrooper laser.
They're starting to get annoying.
1d4 plus 1. The second one winds up his arcane power and releases 4 damage into you.
Now, is this adding automatically to my sheet?
No. I'm afraid you have to keep track of it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought it was going on automatically.
Mm-mm.
So it was 18 plus 6.
The last one, Lyco, seems to have had it with you and all of your friends.
Pew.
And casts a spell.
Does he?
Oh boy.
No, that's the wrong damage, but still, that's the spell. Let me, where's that effect? Right here. Fire, right here.
Oh shit.
Fireball.
I say nay nay.
You say nay nay? The fireball goes to go off and disappears. He looks very depressed. All right. That ends their turn. Last now, Finias, you're up.
Oh, for the love of God, would this please hit? And I have advantage because he's glowing like a Christmas tree.
Yep.
That is a critical too. Because I have a hex on him.
Okay. So that ends up doing then 6 damage? Which is
Plus
then
another D10.
Another D10. So 16.
Yeah, if you want to do max damage plus the roll, yeah.
Yeah.
What, is that what we decided, or was it roll 2?
Roll the
Extra dice.
dice twice.
Was it? Okay. Hey, I'm fine with either way. So he's got to make at least a 10, and he makes the save for the concentration.
Yes.
But you ended up doing
9.
a total of what?
9.
9 damage. to
9!
himself?
9.
9 instead of 16. Okay, I can take that. That's good. All right, what else do you do?
Oh, add, and then add another 3. Because he's hexed.
12.
Yeah.
12. Perfect. Okay. End of your turn?
Yes.
Maevis, for your last turn, what do you do?
How beat up is the chalice holder looking?
He looks wounded, but he seems to still be going pretty strong. He hasn't taken anything fatal, you can tell.
Shit.
But he is being surrounded by a bunch of stabby knives, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, currently. How do we get line of sight on this motherfucker?
You can see through us.
Mm-hmm.
I can't shoot through you.
Yeah, you can.
Or you're fine.
You just yell us to duck and we duck.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mechanically speaking, is that how it works?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I'm fine with you shooting through them.
So I could probably get to, like, up to here and then cast a spell at him?
Yeah.
Because these guys are all running away, right? And those guys are gonna, like, shoot me?
Should be safe.
South? Yeah, alright, whatever. I'm gonna go here.
Okay. Standing there. Standing over the top of the massacred cultist. And what do? He has 3/4 cover from the flying daggers. What do you do?
I didn't roll that with advantage, so let me just roll another d20.
That's to hit. Okay, that's good.
Okay, so it is
That
24.
hits.
And
And
what did I
it
roll? A 5 and a 6? Lightning or poison? Let's go with lightning.
Lightning?
Yeah.
So he's going to take a total of 18 damage there. Okay. Getting nasty. It's definitely getting nasty. Ooh, barely. Ooh, you almost got. Oh. Okay. And next, Maevis. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna. How far did I move? Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Olaf. You're up.
I guess I'll go ahead and try to hit him with Sacred Flame, so DC 15 reflex save.
Do you have like any target spells?
Yeah, he makes it.
What do you mean target spells?
Like you've been sitting with that bardic inspiration on you for the last, I don't know, 9 minutes.
No, I have Sacred Flame or Toll the Dead. One is a reflex save, one is a will save.
You really are a one-trick pony.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Olaf, for your contribution. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. The old man charges the other cultists on the other side of the room. It'd be 20 plus 6 and is not playing nice.
Holy shit!
He has had it with their shit. That's enough because of the damage I did. That's funny.
This old man's just cutting people down.
Yeah. Just cleaves through one of them, but because of the bent sword, misses the second. But he takes out the one in the center, which also seems to make these guys start to worry that they might be in mortal danger. It's their turn. Finias, you're blocking the exit, so the one closest to the old man turns to cast at you.
That's rude.
Isn't it? He wants to get out of here, but you're not letting him, and that's not very nice of you. So he casts a spell.
That's not nice of him.
Well,
Cutting
I
roots?
think it was.
No, that's. Oh, you're cutting him. Okay.
What? What?
Take 5 off of your attack rolls or whatever.
That's 5
Damage.
damage?
Either damage or it's an attack roll, whatever.
But did that do 5 damage?
No, it didn't do damage. It
It's-
I was
reduces.
fixing to say, so you just like went, you, death.
Your mama was a.
No, it takes it removes 5 from his attack roll, or his damage roll, or an ability check.
Well, that's not very nice, because he casts magic missile at Finias.
It goes somehow. Magic missile goes wide,
Gills.
or it hits my armor and just goes. Boom.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. The second one turns to try to run towards. He looks panicked at the old man and everyone, and starts to run back towards his fearless leader.
Into the blades.
And is cut down. It is horrible looking. You see his hand fly free of his arm, his head flies free of his shoulders, and just falls right there on the ground. He didn't look forward, he just looked behind. Poor guy.
It was like an Indiana Jones death right there.
Here's the nasty part. You notice the high cultist suddenly screams in triumph.
Well, did he take his dagger damage?
Oh, no. Dagger damage, please. Roll the dagger damage.
Come on.
This is your last chance.
Fucking damn it!
How much damage? 15? Okay. He is so badly hurt. Oh my god. But a green orb just appears around him. Huh? That's
Concentration?
yeah.
That was his
He
concentration.
saved it.
The 11?
Yeah.
The one higher than...
2 higher than what he needed, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that
So a green orb just appears around him. You notice your daggers seem to be absorbed by this orb as well.
guy. Okay.
Yeah, it looks nasty. He's holding up the chalice. Now you will see the power of my master. You notice that the cultist that was really weakened, suddenly his eyes roll back in his head and he falls dead.
Uh-oh.
All of your life force will belong to me. Do you have anything that you want to do? That spell looks particularly nasty. You've not seen anything like that before. It has to do something with that artifact. If it sucked the life out of that guy from this far away, it might kill anyone that comes into contact with it.
What's...
It also seemed to absorb the daggers from that spell. You're also going to notice he's no longer glowing.
It absorbs. Does it absorb what he? No, we can't tell that. Never mind.
Right. But you notice that when the cultist died, some of the wounds on him start to seal up.
So he's healing as he's doing damage.
Yes. And there's a green orb that's circling the 5-foot area around him.
Glad I didn't take that additional 5-foot step.
Wow. You see, as y'all are deliberating what to do,
I think it's time to run, boys and
the
lady.
old man steps up beside you, and like Olaf, he puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "Live to fight another day, boy. Let your elders handle this one." He takes the crooked sword, screams one last time, "For God and His Highness," and charges forward. The cultist is laughing his ass off as the old man clears right through the green barrier and rams his sword straight into the guy's chest. There is a shock of complete horror and awe on his face, and then an explosion.
Oh, dear.
Everyone is knocked back on their hindquarters. Light floods the room for a moment, and then you hear a clank as a cup drops to the floor and starts rolling around. The old man and the cultist are nowhere to be seen.
Gonna
What's
stand
with?
back up.
Sorry, what was that? Did you go for the cup?
Yeah, I'm standing back up and gonna go look at the cup.
I get back up and look for Sindrik's pieces.
You see Sindrik's pieces all dangling above the cauldron.
Oh, looks like it didn't destroy him. That's a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know anything about vampires? No, so I'm just going to start detaching.
Hey, they never said he had to be alive or in one piece.
He's still technically alive. It's weird.
Do we know he was? Well, I was about to say, did
We
we know
did.
he was a vampire?
We did, you didn't. Maybe? Was it ever discussed with you?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the chalice.
If he's
Oh, you
ashed, sorry.
Yeah?
If he's ashed right now, he goes back to his coffin.
In theory, yes.
In theory,
It's to everything that you know, yes.
I will go break a piece of wood off of that table or bench, whatever's there.
Yeah.
And I'll look at Maevis and the others, and I said, this is probably better for him than trying to heal through this.
Okay.
How do we prove that he's safe now?
You mean the poster?
Yeah.
Didn't I write the poster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Didn't you, like, change the poster?
I will go and ash him right now.
All right. Finias walks up and just throws a stake through his heart. You see, as you do that, Finias, he kind of looks up at you. Thank you.
The gold was a lie?
Oh, no. Whoops. Did I say that out loud?
All the pieces near here fall to ash and fall into the cauldron, which starts to bubble.
Vampire tea.
Kick over the cauldron.
All right. You kick over the cauldron. The ooze spills out throughout the room, and the magic seems to dissipate. Now, did you say you picked up the chalice
Yeah. Like a while back.
with your hand?
With my gauntlet. No direct skin contact, but
And you picked up the chalice. This is a thing of pure evil. Immensely powerful.
it's a good thing I have a pure heart and it's not full of greed, right?
As soon as the cauldron was kicked over and the contents spilled out, the cauldron seems to shrink and fly and fit inside the piece of the chalice as a lining almost.
Okay.
You'll see that every day.
It's like a cup and balls.
Yeah, exact same thing.
You see,
What kind of evil games are you playing?
off to the north, you do notice there's a cell door.
I head towards that.
Inside, you see lots of people that maybe were being held for sacrifice at a later point. They all look rather poor, and they seem to have been here for a little while.
Are you okay in there? Hello?
Yes, sir. Are you here to rescue us?
Why,
So
yes.
they look like poor people?
Yeah,
The poor quarter?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna see if I can try and bust the lock.
All right. You bust the lock. You notice it might have been mostly their fear holding them in there. So it's not very strong. You break the lock off. People start thanking you.
Just stay safe. The sewers may still be filled with cultists.
Then they start heading out, holding hands. You notice several families together.
Speaking of staying safe, while he's doing this, I'm going to go ahead. We've still got 3 cowering zombies.
Uh-huh.
Flame strike each one.
Okay. You take them out. I was wondering. I was like, this is going to be great.
I was waiting for you to do it because I didn't want to get near them and be like, chink.
It's like a
Oh
minute later,
shit, it's
everything.
gonna eat me!
Surprise!
You take them out. You see several different people coming out. You notice one thing that's rather interesting. There's a small family that seem to be from the Far East that are dressed particularly poor. The young boy is carrying a wooden soldier with battered tin armor and a bent sword that he seems to really care about. The leg seems to have been carved and replaced by himself.
I think we found Master Timothy.
You see the father, come along, Timothy, we've got to leave. And they head out.
Kid's going to be a powerful spellcaster one day.
I told you we'd be safe, Mama. Colonel Cork would save us.
Don't, or yeah. Good point.
Should we take a break here?
Mind the floor on your way out.
The poor peasant people are going first.
We'll use them as
figured out what's first.
a bridge of bodies.
They're holding hands and it just daisy chains.
You saved all but one. I was waiting. I was like, okay, so there's zombies in the room, and they're like, on your way, it's fine.
Okay.
Well, they couldn't have all gotten that far, right? Like, it's not like they were
No,
running
you
it.
only lost one. You only lost one.
You want- You wanted to take a break? Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Okay, thanks for watching. We're back in a few minutes on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and or that bell. Nobody quite knows what the bell does. Just hit it for fun. And we'll see you in a bit. Bye.